how can we leverage these lessons from our past to shape how we respond to the next crisis? Get in the next tools, the next innovation, the next technology. We're going to see here today what that looks like.
All right. Thanks, Nena, for having an interview with us.
Sure.
So, all right, one of the first questions that I have is your background in anthropology. How's that shaped the way you perceive like being prepared for disasters?
Wow. It really gives a holistic view through history about how we cope with and respond to natural disasters, how we might strategize, how we might use the resources around us to better prepare ourselves to improve our odds of survival.
And like, let's say your experience in the military, like what lessons have you learned?
I think the biggest lesson is teamwork. The biggest lesson is that we have strength in cohesion. Focusing on our collective unit is very important. You know, the Marine Corps preaches honor, courage, and commitment. And that commitment is to ourselves, is to our communities, and to all of us. It's important to know that we have each other's backs, that you're not alone. That's probably the most important thing, is to have that social cohesion.
Yeah. So in your opinion, how can communities build cohesion, you know, and cooperate with each other in a way that's culturally, you know, respectable and also like practically effective?
You know, I think communication is probably the biggest factor. I think organization. In fact, one of the things on the horizon, everyone's really, really interested in tech innovation, things like that. And of course, like everyone wants an app for that, right? So that's what we're looking into right now, is we'd like an app for that.
Yeah.
Right? So you move into a neighborhood, and one of the cultural shifts that we're trying to establish is that sense of personal responsibility and preparation. Because as we see, you know, our administration is making substantial changes in our government, in our agencies, and how those systemic things are going to work and function for us. I think there's going to be more focus on the private sector. There's going to be more focus on preparing ourselves, preparing our communities, and linking together. That social cohesion is going to be really important. So if there was an app that could link us all without trying to figure out, like, where is my local fire department? Where is my local police department? Who do I call if the lights go out?
Yeah.
Who's going to come? Who's going to, you know, what's going on? If there was a single point of interface for that, it would be very, very helpful.
Yeah. And how important is it for people to know that their personal responsibility is their responsibility? You know, if you can just talk to the community and like tell them, what would you say?
Yeah. You know, we joke a lot about adulting. Adulting is getting harder every day as things evolve and change. And part of that adulting is taking on more of that responsibility to prepare. It's taking on the responsibility to know what to prepare for. And that's kind of what my company does a little bit, is we create these comprehensive kits that are, you know, we've thought of everything so that you don't have to, because who really has the time to go and search each and every single thing that they might need? It's overwhelming. It can be very intimidating. You don't know if you're getting the right product, the wrong product. Are you going to need it? Are you not going to need it? Am I wasting my money here? What if I don't have this when I need it? And all of our needs are changing, right? The old box of batteries and a few broken sticks of candles isn't going to cut it anymore. You need power banks. You need communication tools. You know, early weather detection. There's, you know, plenty of communication radios that are, you know, crank and solar these days. So those things matter, because really it's not if the lights go out, it's when the lights go out. And what are you going to do? What's in your bag? What are you going to reach for? Because in the dark, that's an immediate need. That's not, you know, wait for FEMA to get it together and roll by your house, because that doesn't happen. People, I think, maybe have a false sense of security that that's going to happen, and it's not. It's up to you. That is modern adulting.
Yeah, very true. We advocate for that by leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for that. Thank you for sharing, you know, with our audience, the importance of it. Thank you for what you do.